Oh my gosh. Hey. Okay, so that's I'm doing a part two of this deck duels just because this is a beautiful deck with some beautiful melds. A Cyber Eye with a rebirth rune. Oh, fair enough. Yeah. He's got the Unholy Rites as well, just to clone it. Ongoing. Immunity 8. Got the Vaporize. Insta kill with a level 10 insta kill rune, giving him a 50% chance to be sustained, sending people to the graveyard. Of course, every time it dies, Vaporize. Oh my gosh. We're getting serious now. Excuse me. We've got serious, very serious. Spirit Painter. It's already got the immunity, obviously, and the perfect copy, which is left at number 1, not like myself, making a mistake, moving it anywhere other than 1. 1 is perfect. And retreat. I like that. I like that. I don't believe in evolving it to level 15 unless you've got at least a couple of copies to try. So there's that. Okay, so what's he got on his Queen Artiona? Revive. It's got to be a revive, man, in my point of view, even with insta-kill, which I think is quite useful. Excuse me. Even me and Crazy Tarek with immunity. Immunity is, I think, the worst one of the worst, I'm going to be honest. But I think I've made that point before. Revive, then insta-kill. Yeah, maybe those two, or disposal, I guess. I don't know, but getting them out of the deck with the insta kill, not that bad. Yeah, something like that. What else have we got? So I'm actually just doing a video on what he's got, and then I'm going to quit. What you got on your High Cleric retreat? I think that's pretty good on him because he's already got immunity, torment, and he does damage. Wow, this card. Wow, I just want to see the rest, and then I will quit. As I said, what's his name? Abora. Woof. There's a card, one of the Jack Frost. I was going to quick look at that. I think it's just going to be sacrifice, which is obviously the correct melt. I'm trying to catch it when it goes between screens. There we go. Rebirth, shoulder boulder, soul stamp or stomp. And a sacrifice meld. Perfect. Well done. But that Cyber Eye with the insta-kill meld. I mean, I've only got 1. I can't possibly do it. What's the cost? 24. Damn, did I get mine to level 25? Level 25. Did I evolve mine to 15? So I think the cost is 24. I must have done. Wonder why I did that. Definitely was not an attempted meld. I've only ever had 1. I didn't even. It was in my deck when I came back. Was it a month ago or a month or so ago to after the 10-year break? I didn't even bother evolving it to level 10, so that was a mistake from the old me, or me V1 version 1 me. What I'm thinking now is I've quit, and I think we're just doing a little bit of damage. Cloning that Cyber Eye means that we have the rune and we can do the insta kill, but so many of these cards have got high immunity. Yeah, in that instance, when you're up against another amazing deck, yeah, insta kill ain't gonna cut it. Really, what I want to do is just see my Cyber Eye. I think it's cost 24. Yeah, I did do it to 15. Wonder why I did that. Oh yeah, that was it. Yeah, then I got dodge as a 4th skill. Why did I evolve that? Effectively means it's too. The deck cost is too much for me to put in my current deck. And dodge is not awful, but yeah, that was my lucky 4th skill. And I used the upgrade card to get it to 7. I did not mold dodge on my Cyber Eye, so I'm not crazy. Yeah, and I'd love to have it in the deck. As I say, I'm a level 101. If I was level 102, probably 103, then I would squeeze it in somewhere. Not 100% sure who I'd get rid of. Maybe you, Flair. But as you know, even if I got rid of that, I need... Hold on, so I've got one spare. Yeah, basically I would need to get level 103. There you go. Beautiful meld. Hold on, let me see where he is. It wasn't him, was it? Doesn't really matter. Yes. Can't see him. Anyway, let's press on. Great meld. Great meld. I was going to look at the top guys in my arena, but I'm against the clock. If you look to the left, I'm point rank 14. I want to more or less sustain my point rank about 12-ish. Then going into the final day, I should have enough of a lead. We'll see. Unholy Rites and Model. Oh, well, thanks, Joker. Thank you. If you watch the channel and you're giving me a free win, thank you very much. It's appreciated. I need it for the rank. But also, if you want to be on, let me talk to you and talk about the deck and the battle. You know, let's do that. No problem. Vampire. So yeah, for me to get to 12 again, I'd need another 1,000. Let's say about just over 1,000 points. Wow. I can get to level 13 though. The peeps I'm thinking about is 20 and 21. They're about 13,000. It's quite a long way off from where I am right now. Of course, it can be done, but it is a long way off, and I am going to play tomorrow as well. So I'll wake up tomorrow and see what the damage is, and you know how much defensive attacking we need to do. Sarah, Shame, Blitz, Unholy Rites, Convalescence, and Salvage. Okay. I've got 2 Aquarius in this deck. I do like to start with one of those. So there's only 3 cards played on my side. Or 3 cards available to be played, sorry. That's the 4th. It didn't even present the armament. No, the armament? The accessory. Whatever that is. Didn't even it doesn't even present that at the start. So this is already a little bit buggy. But anyway, I got my 5 cards now. 0 Aquarius and also my Spirit Caller. Their Spirit Arbiter is obviously going to kill definitely one of mine. What I'm going to do is play my Flare and my Spirit Painter of their Spirit Caller. Hopefully they don't have, doesn't have it. Very rare not to see Lucidity. I don't have Lucidity. I've got Mass Charm, which I love, and also Cull, which I found very, very, very useful. Anyway, let's do that. That will be very useful actually to retreat that Artiola. And obviously to control the Spirit Arbiter's Rage. It's a shame I couldn't clone the Artiola. But again, I didn't have nothing. I just couldn't do it. Well, I could do it, but then Spirit Arbiter would kill me straight away. That's interesting. It's going to give me the Rage. No, I don't know. I don't think Divine Terror controls Rage. Could do. I generally don't know. We'll find out. That'll be a no. All right, cool. It's confusing, isn't it? It's giving me cards to play that can't be played. I'm going to sacrifice this Dahlia. Is it worth it? Maybe that Time Hopper will go. Can't miss the clock. What about if I don't play anything? Let's play it. Time Hopper's gone. Shame I didn't have more. That Divine Terror would have been gone as well. What I'm thinking is he may well kill my Dahlia, but it doesn't mean he can't be resuscitated. Yeah. I can't even remember this dying. It must be there on Holy Rites or something, right? And then it got immediately revived. Okay, so from here, really what I need to see is my Dark Summoner. I'm going to do something in combination with an Aquarius. I could get anything. I've only got the one card in the graveyard. So it's not necessarily going to be a Dark Summoner, but I'm going to have to wait for it, obviously. Yeah, these are my defensive cards. From beginning till now, all defensive cards. And he's a very strong player, so it's just giving him time to be strong. If he's got 2 Queen Artiola, I don't think we can manage that with this deck. And look at my look at my hero health. Anyway, we're going. Yeah, I'm going to change my original plan. I'm going to play. Obviously, we're not going to touch their Torment card from this distance, if at all. I don't think we're going to do it. They've got 2 Dark Summoners. We haven't got the power to blast through that. Well done. Looking top left to Viscera. Way too strong. Well done. Amazing work. Right, let's go. Right, I don't want to match with them again. Okay, let's smell. Okay, I've done that admin. I think we should be safe, but just to be sure, let's give it a little bit more time. I don't want to match with that last player again. It's just way too strong for me. Anyway, let's go. How long have we got? 1 hour, 4 minutes. And in case anybody's wondering, I'm doing these back-to-back videos because of this event. I'll probably do another one unless I just really feel the vibe to do another one. The next one will probably be Alice Bond. Sohan, that's a different one, isn't it? They all got the same damn card, like Twilight Ronin. Anyway, TBC about the next video, but it's not going to be back-to-back like this. Salvage, Blade Shard, Enmity, Blitz, Muddle, and Holy Rites. Attunement, level 1 stat boost, Dark Affliction. Oh, these things are always so complicated. Basically, it's bad news. What have you got? Of course, Sacrifice. What have you got? Death Revive. Gosh, man. You know, anybody that puts the kind of time into a game and obviously the investment, gotta respect it. There's levels to this thing, right? There's levels to this thing. I'm never going to beat this guy. But I mean, I'm more impressed with the deck that he's got whilst we're alive. Let's have a quick look. This is the top end. Ooh, I've never had a Warlords band. Never, ever, ever, ever. I'm not saying it's not achievable. I think I'm about halfway there in terms of farming it from the mine. What's it called? Mine? Yeah, I can't remember what it's called. Reduces HP. That's quite useful. Gonna get the hero killed. Can't see. Okay. Immunity, yeah, fair enough. No Obsidian Flame Rune. Does have the Sacrifice Rune. He's actually bothered to evolve it to 10. That's interesting. That's interesting. Okay. Just thinking for my Spirit Painter that I've already evolved to 15, that might just be a lost... Is it 15? No, it's not. It's not. But I did upgrade the skills, so once I use it as a duplicate, it's gone. It is what it is. It'll be far into the future before I actually get myself another Spirit Painter and I test that. I'd rather have a Queen Artiola and go down that route. I'd rather get another Cyber Eye. Yeah, my Spirit Painter's still level 10, so I believe, take all the runes off, that can still be a duplicate. Or whatever it's called. For future mode. But I definitely blew it. Again, I'm in terms of evolving the perfect copy to a higher level than 1. But, you know, I'm still getting my head around the game. Still making mistakes. Okay, at least we've got somebody who's probably going to be on a very similar power. He's actually less power. I'm going to go with this early Spirit Caller, not wait for an Aquarius. Actually, it didn't come in the end anyway. Just because the Armageddon peeps tend to have a disposal first strategy, and then try and clone it via Armageddon, I guess. Right, what I'm going to do is that. Or if I'm going to go in, I might as well go all in, right? Let's do clone, revive, and kill. Ooh, then that. Yeah, I'm going to go all in. Well, not all in, but obviously going to keep this in reserve in case I need to try and rescue Medallia. And I do have a Dark Summoner, which, looking at the top row, his deck, I could probably blast through his deck if I needed to, possibly. So, but on the other hand, that Nereid's going to nerf absolutely everybody. I need to see if he's going to try and kill my deck, aka let my Nereid get in the rotation of 6 turns, and ooh, it's going to get revived. One way or another, I think it's going to get revived. My Dahlia. Depends though, doesn't it? Yeah, Black Wind needs to... Well, let's see what happens. Of course. Sorry, yeah, my Nereid's going to do his thing. Oh, my Spirit Painter's gone. No, it's not. Spirit Caller. To save the day. Yeah, that was revived from the graveyard, wasn't it? So that could have definitely gone wrong. For some reason, I thought my Nereid was going to revive or rescue everything. Didn't necessarily. Okay, so he's got rid of my Dark Summoner. I think my Nereid's going to run out of turns very soon, but it's going to revive my Dark Summoner first. Oh, and let's give some health to that Spirit Caller. I'm going to control Raid via that Spirit Caller right now. I think he's going to quit. Especially seeing my Aquarius, I think he's going to quit unless he can think he can dispose it. Oh, he killed my Nereid within the 6 turns. If he'd have waited till the next round, or his next turn, my Nereid technically could have stayed dead. Anyway, yeah, I did want to give this health, which is what I've done, that little tickle. I don't think this Dragon Lance is going to survive. That'll probably be end of battle, maybe. Unless he wants to see his Black Wind. Gosh, I haven't seen these cards. Moon Guardian, I haven't seen that in 15 years. Since the V1. V1, again, as I said, being like the very first cycle of me doing videos and DeckHeroes all that time ago, about 15 years approximately. I would do the same as him, by the way. If I was in that situation, I would definitely want to test run my cards. But like I said in part one of the videos I did, Deck Duels videos for today, he looks like a free-to-play player. Amazing card right here. And I'll test that one as well. He looks like a free-to-play player. I would most definitely probably start again and make sure you got enough money for bonds and to invest in equipment. See no equipment there, and all the other cards you may both want to get. And try not to be like wasteful with it like I've been many times, most times. I am actually fantastic. I do think this card is going to wreck us all. No, I didn't play it. Or maybe I got a hero kill. I was interested to see whether he would actually kill mine or read, or whether he would do it too soon within the 6 turns. And obviously waiting leads you to hero kill the longer that you wait. Anyway. Enmity Convalescence. He's actually got Octavius. And he's actually got, wow, Mimia's Tree. Wow. Old school cards. What's this one? Oh yeah, Shaw Vixen. Another old card. Wow. He's using up his lucidity. That's one. And I'm not bothered to try and remove this thing. But there's a potential that Aquarius will either just kill it or just miss it. 16 seconds. Let's try. I don't know, what else has he got again? Oh, revive. Yeah, let's try. Dead. No. Damn. Was it worth it? Oh man, he's got a Hanzo. Oh, beautiful. Okay, Battle Blow. Interesting. It's going to be about a little bit of rage control, so I'm going to... No, won't. No, won't. I think he already triggered my Aquarius, doesn't he? He's been a little bit unlucky. He's got no Torment. So we wait until that pops up, basically. Also, we'll wait and see how high his rage gets. I've got no Torment here either. I've got a feeling he's going to go all out. Oh, no, Diviner. I almost hope that he kills my... Well, got my wish. Just so I can do this. And I'm actually also going to do that. It's quite early. I'm not going to do it. What I want is my Aquarius, hopefully. Or both. Aquarius and my Dragon Lancer. Asking you shall be given, Stephen. How does he approach this now? Does he wait until he can go across the deck and try and blitz me, or what does he do? Can't see any retreat. Uh-oh. I think his summoner just sacrificed his best card. I think that sacrifice rune's probably dead again, like it does for my Dahlia. Just doesn't work sometimes. Faulty. Beautiful. No, Hanzo. Oh, Hanzo. Yeah, I understand. Nielsen. Totally understand. Maybe you could have recovered that position, but that was bad luck at the maximum. Oh, again. I wonder what he's going to do. The Nielsen's Revenge. Great name, by the way. I think it's a Brazilian name, so I wonder where he's from in the world. He'll probably say London. Or wherever he's from, I don't know. Or Portugal, who knows? Or anywhere else they have the Nelsons. Anywho, so what's my strategy for this? He's quite healthy. So he does have Torment this time. But I also do have my best card, my Dark Summoner. The reason why I say it's my best card, like Sacrifice, Violence, and Protein at a very high level. I'm going to save my Aquarius for when I want to play my cards, give me 2 turns of trying to burn through them. That may well give my Dark Summoner enough chance to do something, who knows. Very likely I'm going to wait for this Dragon Lancer. Just to cut through the deck. We'll see how it goes with this Hanzo, because he might end up stealing that little bit too much rage. I say might. Will. And I do always have a worry when I play Mana Reed. I'm likely to revive Aquarius. That's going to be at least 1 turn towards Nareed's death. On the other hand, look at his rage, which brings death anyway. And sometimes people can't help themselves. They just want to be active. And is there another way I can go about it? Basically, I don't. No, I want to try and clone that card again if I can. I want to see if he's like a little bit more reserved about cloning. Sorry, about playing that. Is it this one? No, not Azure. It's the other one. The card I cloned the last time. I wonder if he's going to think, oh no, I need to be careful because he's got Spirit Penta. Maybe, maybe not. No, Royal Divine, and that was it. So I don't want to do exactly what I did last time. Well, not exactly, but it's going to be similar. Oh, gosh. The only thing that's given me a little bit of pause, we're going to be under, what's it called again? We're going to be under Mass Charm again, aren't we? Well, at least another 2 rounds. So let's get this next round out of the way. Otherwise, I'll be straight cloning you as your Vixen. But I think I'm going to try and beat you another way. Try. That's if we can stay alive long enough. I'm not sure we will. And also, once the freeze evaporates, I do want my Nareed to die within 6 rounds. Oh, no, Nareed might just die. I think we might be beyond the 6 damn rounds. In any case, they've done what they need to do. Technically, I could have a physical attack hit on... Oh, okay, that's fine. I'm happy. No matter what. Spirit Caller's going to do a little bit, but that is more or less the position we're always going to be in. All right, so we're going to do this. This. Definitely want to clone. Then I'm going to use that. And then perfect. I'm going to retreat that as your Vixen. Not with immunity 10. Do I have time to mess around? No. Yeah, there's no point in playing that last card. It's just not going to work. Okay, you're lucky to live, Mimir. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I probably should have played that Spirit Caller. Oh, gosh. Live and learn. I'm going to play now. Don't you worry about that. 1, 2. Job done. Job done. Job done. See what happens. I don't think he's got any more recycle and revive cards. Got you that time, Danielson. Yeah. What I'm pausing to think about was I lucky? I think I did what I could, basically. And I think he did what he could with his cards, more or less. Muhammad Issa, welcome to the party. You've got Lord, and you've got Kindle and Mass Charm. I guess that's a work in progress. I don't know what I've got playing in now. What's that film now? Sinners, the film. Why am I still thinking about Sinners like 6 months later? Oh, Mohammed. That's good. Thank you for the points, man. I really need it right now. That was definitely not a foregone conclusion. Where are we? 13. Wow. 16,000 points seems like a million, but I'm literally just off. It's shocking. Listen, and at the beginning of this, I didn't know I'd be playing. I was kind of more guarded about having the points, having the gems for Alice Bond. But then I played a few, and I think I won a few, and then it was very early in, and I ranked quite highly. Not this one though. And I kind of got into it, and I said, you don't really spend that much gems. You know what I mean? It's only really worth playing. We're going to win this one. Let's see what other cards he's got though. It's only really worth playing when you get the bonus. They call it climax. I don't know if that's like a a cultural misunderstanding about the word climax, but you know what I mean. It literally is what it's called. It's got immunity on a dark summoner. Okay, let's see if he's got any other cards just with interesting melds. But again, I really like that one with the I like that insta kill meld. You know the card, what we did at the start. That card. Where are you? Cyber Eye. Insta-kill meld. Only with the insta-kill rune. And probably need it at level 10. Whew. I do like this dodge. I say my lucky fourth skill was just a lucky skill, not melded. Not melded. Not awful at all. So I'd have to get at least 2, obviously. More Cyber Eyes, and I guarantee if I talk about it a little bit later, I've forgotten his name. Right, this will be the last 5 contests, no matter how long, how quick they are. Let's see. I was thinking it's either going to be very powerful or not so powerful. It's very, very powerful. Unholy, Convalescence, Muddle, Enmity, Law, Pacifist. Lunch's not got Impede, and what's the other one? Ember Witch is a real... It's hard for me to have a Wraith and overcome an Ember Witch because it forces me to rely on the power of my cards. I'm a work in progress. I only got one actually melded card, and that's this. Everything else is more or less level 10 or fake level 10, because the 4 skill is just some random stuff. I think I evolved it because I needed the attack to be higher. That's why I evolved my Dark Summoner, and that was a good move. Yeah, I'm never going to beat that guy. I've only got 41 minutes, but we're not going to take 41 minutes to have 4 attacks. Okay, at least it's a level 104. Model, Harrow, Unholy Rites. What have you got? Oh, that's beautiful. Why haven't you got the rune yet, brother? I think that's going to be work in progress, isn't it? Okay, 1, 2, 3 cards, 4 cards. Let me see if I get an Aquarius. I do have 2 in this deck. Very rare to come up against the Kitsume. Frostblade is really not a bad full skill. Okay, just as per, it's never a bad thing to have your Aquarius as your first card. They've got to be cautious about any cards that they play. Of course, yeah, he's got his Aquarius as well. He's probably going to wait for me to go first because he's got... Okay. Because he's got higher hero health. Anyway, there we go. Ooh, actually, I don't mind if I do. Where am I going with this, though? That's useful. Even if I played my Aquarius now, I'm more or less in a reset position because my Spirit Painter is a wild card to do things very similar to what it did. Now, if this had the rune on it, oh my gosh, I'd have too much fun. I'd have too much fun cloning Cyber Eyes. So he's going to do insta-kill anyway, which is useful. And I'm sure he's going to get the rune. Anyway, let's talk about this. And he's got immunity, doesn't it? Yeah, 8. This. Oh, damn. Just go with that. I say their Aquarius is already triggered, so I don't really have to play my Flesh Summoner, but let's try and get that Cyber Eye out of the way. And let's see the damage that it does with its insta-kill. That's just too much fun. That is too much fun. Now I'm thinking, yeah, let's let him play with my Nereid, because if he's going to be aggressive, that's perfect for me to play my Nereid first, and just have that interplay with things like that. Oh damn! I wish that was my again. You know what I wanted. I wanted to clone their Cyber Eye. Cloning their Dark Summoner may actually end up bringing about the death of my Flare. Maybe, maybe not. Might get revived. Let's go. Well, I'm going to get my wish. Maybe next round. Might be dead. Yeah, he's going to revive his Aquarius. What? Yeah, he's got no rune, has he? As I might have mentioned. Right, anyway, there we go. Definitely that. Definitely that. What I'm thinking is play my Nereid so early. Maybe I might go that, you know. Something's telling me not to. Nah. Yeah, that's more than enough. Hopefully. Oh, yeah, Nareed, you need to recover these guys first. One. Oh. One, two. Buckle mash. And even that mithril survived. That was a failure. That was a failure. The insta-kill just messed up the order of things. I like the chaos of that. I really do. Yes. I think they must have killed my painter then, right? Spirit painter's just disappeared. Or vacuum bombed it, whatever they call it. Have you got it? So he's got the insta-kill on his Undying Will and not on his Cyber Eye. That's controversial. I wonder if that's because Cyber Eye's got immunity or something. I don't know. Damn, that's strange. Because he probably wants the Undying Will to die more often, maybe. Anyway, what we're going to do, I probably should keep that. Let's go that. Oh. Pow. Oh, I wish that was Mana Reed. Really wish it was Mana Reed. I don't think he's got a turn, does he? He does have a recycle on the way. That'll be this card. Time Hopper. It's got the recycle rune as well. Okay. 18% chance to temporarily remove one seal effect from your graveyard at the start of your turn. Wow. V-Star recycle rune. Didn't know it existed. Oh, right, so I'm going to clone my Nareed. That's a smart move. That's a smart move. Clones 2. Thank you for killing him, though. It was the Dragon Lancer. Where was the Dragon Lancer cloned? Wow, that must be a very high level thing. And he was quite fortunate that, yeah, that emergency 10, very good move in the end. Very fortunate. Look at my rage bar. I could have possibly maybe got rid of that Paragon. It still might end up being. Hold on, has he still got that duplicator? Oh, then Holy Rites. No. He got rid of a Paragon to clone a Paragon, I think. Okay. Wow. Okay. Torment might be a problem with this one. Let's go. Can't retreat the Paragon anyway. I can't retreat the Cyber Eye. I think he's done his Rage Control. He can't do his... Oh, he's done. I think they still Rage Control me. Who was that then? Interesting. All right, cool. So it's not over. All right, we're going to do this. This to get the rage. This. Health. And go. It's likely over, but it's not quite over yet. Gosh, it's too much torment in there. And the reason why I said it's not over is because we've got our torment and we get 2 tries, but there's no power in this deck at all. Their Dark Summoner's going to wreck us. And unless the Nereid is still within the turns, and I think this is possibly the 6th turn or the 5th turn or something like that. Yeah, that's salvage. Can I do anything to turn this? Really, I want to get at this. You know, my Paragon, the one above that. That's what I really need to get rid of. But let's do it. Ain't gonna make no difference, but we had to just gotta try. Oh my gosh. Huh? Oh, I thought it was anyway. No, it wasn't. Okay, so some of them did have immunity 10 and some of them didn't, because I just saw my Spirit Caller recall a Paragon. Manarida, I'm pretty sure is dead now. But no, nothing to attack it. The thing that's going to kill it is obviously Dark Summoner. He's probably thinking about using his... Yeah. I don't think he needs caution. This is done. Okay. Oh, nah. That's our last try. Well done. Well done for trying now. Nereid, Wraith blew its touching that Aquarius. And obviously it was very likely it was going to happen. Very good. Yeah, decent. Listen, we got close. Listen, it ain't gonna, you know, it ain't gonna look like it was close, but we hung in there. It's all good. Let me have a look at this again. So, realistically, it's these two guys, 20 and 21. They're around about 13,000. By the time I've finished, I'm gonna be on 16,000 surely, right? So, yeah, to make up 3,000 points can be done. Can be done. It's going to be tough again because I will be playing tomorrow. Do my final video of this Deck Duels series. I'm looking forward to having a break. I'm going to be honest, and I'm going to be out with my friends tomorrow night, so I won't be playing Deck Duels into the late hours. Poor, but see, that's what we want. Awful matchmaking though. IGG as per. Yeah, I really enjoyed that. I lost that last battle, but I really enjoyed it. Like the back and forth. That's what I love about these types of games. And when they fundamentally undermine the balance, it's such a shame. And when they underinvest and have a buggy game, which could be brilliant, it's tragedy. I wish somebody else would just buy the game out. You know, who actually has got some interest in moving it forwards. Alas, it just never happened, and it probably won't happen. Little violin. Just thinking, there was a time this deck would never lose to a disposal deck. It's impossible. It would take Laura. Sorry, Laura. You know, it's all love. It would take Laura on that one card to destroy my entire deck, setting a sequence of events to destroy my entire deck. Wow, honestly, that's probably one of my best ever videos. I might actually, seriously, I might actually edit it so you only watch that video, because again, I think that is one of my best. And it is about, listen, never give up, and you just never know. Wow. And if I'm going to do that though, like edit it, I'd have to do it now before I just lose it in about 1 million videos on Deck Duels. Because the Deck Duels is on for like, is it 10 days or something? With the 10th day being tomorrow, or however many days, it's more than 7, right? So it's quite a lot of videos over that time, a minimum of 7. Anyway, this is the final match of this series. A rare double video. I'm much more kind of mentally awake than I was earlier today. I was just in that. I don't know if you guys ever get like a groggy brain, like you got a cold coming on or something. Definitely in that kind of not quite with it zone. With it enough, but not really on top full. I feel better now after a little rest. Black Adam. I've seen your Adam. Oh, short and sweet. Okay, so where do we end up at the end of today? 16,000 points. For us to potentially get to 10, we need another 3,000. Remember I was saying before about how hard it's going to be for those behind me to get 3,000 points to get to me. It would also be equally hard for me to get in the top 10, obviously. But I will put on more points tomorrow, probably about another 2,000 or so. I'll probably only do one video for the reason I said a little bit earlier. I'm going to be out with my friends. I don't know if they're going to put on 3,000 points net of where I am right now. Again, with the additional points I'll put on. We'll see. Hopefully not. But you know what I mean? Because I just want to... I want my current investment to be rewarded. Let's do a quick overview. Point rank 13. And this is the bit I don't get again. Tier rank, if you look to the center left, 299. Now I'm in the gold tier and my current rank is 13. So the guys above me are not all gold rank. That is 100% for sure. It doesn't show it here for some reason, but they're not. I think by tier rank, what they mean is overall rank. What's it now? Like the world rank or something like that. World ranking is 299. Yeah. I literally don't know what my end rewards are gonna be. See my tier. Okay, again, listen. I'm 12th, aren't I? Right. So the event rewards. So I need 1,000 tier points in order to get this bottom reward. I'm ranked 12th. I've been playing every day, and I've only got, if you look top left, 976 points. How does that make sense? How does that make any sense whatsoever? It's impossible. And oh my gosh, how is it possible to get to 8,000? The guys in first position, the guys in the top 5, I bet hardly any of them, if any of them, have got like the 8,000 points. Makes no, it's just typical IGG. Or listen, maybe I don't quite understand it. If I'm not quite understanding it, please let me know in the comments and just break down how this tier points thing works. It seems to be just for the diamond tier. Or maybe it's, as I said, the kind of world tier. I don't know. I guess I'll find out in about 2 days when I get my rewards, however it pans out. Anyway, hope all is good. I think I'm going to go to bed. That is Stephen, I'm out.